for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You could always leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose. Any positive interaction really helps the page. Liking and sharing is free. Let's get to the clips in regards to Wendy Williams' son is being asked if he feels that his mom should be under a conservatorship. Now, he says she should be with family. But the family, like I said in another video, I'm going to either post this one first or I'm going to post the other one first. If the family doesn't have a nurse and they just have managers and assistants, that's not proper care for her. That's my other video. Because we see that she's going through something and we see she needs assistance more than an assistant. With a person having medical issues, if you don't have a nurse on staff 24/7, that's going to be an issue. The judge or the guardian won't feel that she has proper care. So let's get to the video. And even though the son feels that she should be, if the judge has seen that people have been giving her alcohol, that's going to be a concern. She already has medical issues and you're giving her alcohol. She went from being calm, cool, and collective, exercising in her bed, then becoming agitated, mean, and angry. Let's get to the son's video. So it's sad, but it's true that there's a progression for Wendy. And I said this in my other video, and I'm going to say it again. For the judge or the guardian to feel we're going to keep her from her family, something transpire. I've never heard of a person or a family not being able to see their loved ones. Never. I've never heard of that. And note in the comments, any lawyers, any nurses, anybody. Normally, it's the family that's putting them in the facility and the family is signing them in the facility and the family alerts the courts. So let's get to this clip. They asked if you think that she should be in a guardianship. So it looks as if he was in an interview and questions are asked. And then remember how they kept asking him, have you taken any money you weren't supposed to take? He said, I've never taken any money without my mom authorization. But if she's not in the right mind, that's where the question becomes, okay, what's going on? And maybe they felt that when her son was in that expensive apartment / high rise and he got put out, maybe they were like, this don't seem, even though she's rich, she's not a billionaire. And who wants to spend 60 to 80K for a place that's not yours? You could take 80K and actually get a house in certain areas. Not a decent house, or that's a huge down payment. And the house is yours to flip or, get something out of. But it just doesn't seem that Wendy was set up the right way. It just doesn't seem that way. We're going to get to the next clip of her being in the car. She's frustrated with the driver and the assistant. Fair use. So the assistant's getting out the car. So we see that she's going from one extreme to another. Now, like I said, this is fair use, copyright disclaimer. We're going to go to the clip where she's talking with her old, let's see, her old lawyer, and the lawyer saying she had a huge decline. He actually recorded that video and listened to how she's talking now. And she was rocking back and forth in her bed. Then we're going to get to the clip where her niece is talking to her, and her niece is trying to talk to her about all the people that's around her and they may be taking money. The niece is frustrated with the people that's around her, and she doesn't like all those cameras, and a lot of those people she don't know. Let me go back because the audio was not hidden. And I get it. The niece is trying to protect her aunt. There's strangers in the house. Who knows if they're taking stuff in the house? All her stuff hasn't probably been evaluated. So if Wendy's in a facility, that may be where she is going to be. And it's been said that they've been moving her around to different facilities. That's the niece crying in the Lifetime movie. Now the niece is sitting with Wendy. Someone's wanting to talk with the niece, and the niece doesn't want to be bothered. Now remember, Wendy wanted this at the time.
So let me ask you how, because I know you're really good friends with Sean now and whatnot. I'm just trying to understand, what, you pay her and she's your friend?
I pay her.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, she's more than PR.
That's interesting.
She understands finance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you. It's no secret that there have been random people around you getting money, getting paid, whatever the case may be.
Stealing money from me.
I'm just trying to figure out your friends that you're saying is your friend that you're also paying. It's giving a little desperate energy. You are an A-list celebrity. You are bigger than this. You are better than this. You are smarter than this. You are stronger than this. The Aunt Wendy that I know that has instilled in me how to navigate this crazy business that we're in, this isn't it. People around you getting paid, they're going to tell you stuff to make you feel good. You taught me that. Listen to the people in your life that are not taking a dime. They are not profiting.
I understand, Alex.
And that's what I'm saying.
Alex, relax. I understand.
Okay. And I've said my piece.
So certain people that might have been getting paid a certain thing is now getting paid for maybe doing two things. And this may be a way for them to go to the court and say this assistant or this publicist was the publicist. Now the publicist is partially assistant. So you got an assistant that was a publicist. Now she's an assistant / publicist, and you have a driver. And then you have all these cameras around. So well wishes. The documentary was interesting in regards to the people around, how Will talks to her, how she's laying on the couch, how they keep showing her feet, how they show her without her wig, then they show that her hair has something's gone on. And I don't know if it's because of the medication. Wendy has had other health concerns. So that in itself is concerning. And if you don't have a nurse on staff, like I said in the other video, a judge will feel these people can't handle everything that's going on with her medically, physically. And then you have to remember she was on the show. Then they backed away from putting her on the show a lot to where there was fill-ins, and then she never returned. So then, of course, in her mind, she wants to go to the show. She wants to drive by the show. We just drive by the show. Even though it's not your name on there and Sherry's name is on there, she said, I don't care. Drive by there. So then you have that the son's rent, the eating, then you have all these people that's getting paid, and some of these people may say, add me to the list so the judge can pay me. You got to think about that. The decline is happening so rapid that the judge might have seen, okay, she has 3 people. Now she has 5 people. All of a sudden somebody's being added to the list. Or maybe she had 2 people and then she had 4 and then she had 5. Who knows? Who knows? But it definitely seemed that it should have been driver, nurse, and assistant. And the family should have been getting paid for their time because they're going to make sure that nobody's taking anything, stealing anything, trying to take her somewhere. It's sad that her life was being in the home, what she was consuming, just going out to eat. So when people get mad that Black China was there, that's sad. When she's in this situation, she doesn't want to be around the same old people every day. For her to have visitors, that might brighten her day. Doesn't matter who it is or what the expectation is. It's a visitor. Who doesn't like visitors? Even when people are in a facility, people like visitors. So if they felt comfortable having Black China be a visitor, just to even maybe give them a slight break for an hour or two, guess what? Other family members are trying to help and assist, and just having someone come and sit with her maybe for those 3 hours, 2 hours, or for the whole day, just to give them a break for the day so they could be with their family. Who knows what the process was? But in regards to the documentary, it's sad what's going on, what we're seeing, how there's fast decline. The son, everyone's really speaking highly of the nephew, speaking spot on, being open and honest, what he's seen, the decline. It's a lot, being asked about Kevin Jr. I love my son, being asked about Kevin Hunter. We speak every now and then. There's just a lot from the documentary. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone understand, with dementia, there's the highs and lows. They seem normal. And then 6 months later, you see decline. Who is that? That's your driver. Who is that? That's your assistant. And then the medication kicks in. Oh, okay. Hi, driver. Oh, hey, hi, assistant. And then even though they're on the medication, I'm not a doctor, not a nurse. I've seen it. I've seen different people with it, and I've seen what has happened. Oh, they're hopeful that the medication will work. Well, it works for only so long. And if she has what she has, other people have talked about what she has. The dementia is a concerning thing, and it's a declining thing. And dementia and Alzheimer's, I think, is different. But like I said, I'm not a doctor, not a nurse. But if she's been given the dementia title, Alzheimer's is not the title, it's dementia. So you can look it up, dementia, Alzheimer's. There's both have memory loss. So well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Well wishes to Wendy. At this point, the guardianship and the judge is now trying to make her comfortable around care nurses and nurses staff that can physically take care of her body, her mental, and her physical health on a 24-hour basis, because then other things start declining too. Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Just send well wishes to her family, because this can't be easy for them. And they probably did the best they could with what they could because they saw the decline. Have a great day, everyone.